Health Ministry report says recovery rate of COVID-19 in the country stands at 17.47%. No fresh cases in 61 districts in 23 states. The President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet civil servants on the occasion of Civil Services Day today. All Islamic clerics decide to observe Ramadan in the comfort of their homes, informs Union Minority Affairs Minister. CM urges fruit wholesalers not to hike prices and ensure availability of fruits during Ramadan. And Mizoram sets example for rest of the country in COVID-19 awareness. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the news in detail. According to the Health Ministry report today, the recovery rate of COVID-19 in the country is 17.47%. A total of 1,336 fresh confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country, taking the total number to 18,985. As many as 3,259 patients have recovered and have been discharged from the hospitals, while 603 patients have died. He also said there are 61 districts in 23 states and union territories where no fresh cases have been reported in the last 14 days.
अब तक देश में 3,252 लोग जो हैं वो क्योर हो चुके हैं। कल सबसे ज्यादा संख्या में 705 लोग रिकवर हुए हैं, क्योर हुए हैं, एंड इट टेक्स आवर रिकवरी परसेंटेज टू 17.48%। कल से टोटल 1,336 एडिशनल कंफर्म केसेस आए हैं, विच टेक्स आवर कंफर्म केसेस टू 18,601। इससे पहले जैसे हम लोगों ने बताया है कि 3 डिस्ट्रिक्ट थे जिस पर पिछले 28 दिनों से केसेस नहीं आए हैं, उसमें एक और नया जिला अब प्रतापगढ़ राजस्थान ऐड हुआ है।
In the global scenario, the number of confirmed novel coronavirus cases in the United States has crossed 7,80,000 and the death toll has gone up to 42,000 today, according to Johns Hopkins University. A total of 72,329 people have also recovered. Likewise, Turkey's total confirmed cases of COVID-19 have climbed to 90,980, with 4,674 new ones reported in the last 24 hours. Civil servants, past and present, along with their families, were greeted by the President and Vice President of the country today on the occasion of Civil Services Day, which is celebrated every year on the 21st of April. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu complimented all the civil servants for effectively and efficiently translating policies into program. He expressed hope that the experience and ability of the civil servants will help the country in winning the battle in these trying times. Marking the occasion, the Prime Minister also paid tributes to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who envisioned India's administrative framework. Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi said that all the Muslim religious leaders, imams, religious and social organizations and the Muslim community have jointly decided to offer prayers and perform other religious rituals during the holy month of Ramadan, but in the comfort of their homes. He said that more than 30 state Waqf boards have started working on the strategy to ensure strict and honest implementation of lockdown and social distancing during the holy month of Ramadan, with the coordination and cooperation of all the Muslim religious leaders, imams, religious and social organizations, the Muslim community and local administration.
अपनी जिंदगी को आगे बढ़ा रहा है और जो लोग इस तरह के माहौल को खराब करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो किसी भी तौर से हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों के दोस्त नहीं हो सकते।
Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today reviewed lockdown and COVID-19 situation in Guwahati. In a meeting with Minister GMDA Siddhartha Bhattacharya and DC Kamrup Metro Bishwajit Pegu, the CM discussed various aspects of preparedness and the interests of the common man with the officials. The CM urged the fruit wholesalers of Guwahati not to hike prices and ensure availability of fruits during the month of Ramadan. He also appealed to all the followers of Islam to observe the holy month within their respective houses. Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Dr. Harsha Vardhan today launched the COVID India Seva, which provides an interactive platform to establish a direct channel of communication with millions of Indians amidst the pandemic. This initiative is aimed at enabling transparent e-governance delivery in real time and in providing answers to citizens' queries swiftly. Through this, people can post queries at COVID India Seva and then receive a response in almost real time. Manipur State Cabinet decides relaxation of lockdown to 15 specific sector. The lockdown would be relaxed for activities related to transportation and sale of essential commodities, healthcare, public utility services, farming, fish farming, dairy farming and poultry farming. The relaxation also covers finance and social sector, online teaching, MG and Rega works, certain commercial and private establishments, construction works, emergency services, state and central government offices. As decided, transportation workers like drivers and handymen will be given an amount of 1,000 rupees and 500 rupees respectively per trip. Minister Radheshyam further said that the ministers in the state have also agreed upon contributing 30% of their salaries of 1 year to the state government's fund.
9 is social sector, 10 is online teaching. Then 11 is Manirega works, 12 is commercial and private establishments, 13 is construction activities, 14 is movement of persons, 15 is offices of central and state governments. These are the areas. And
the public of Mizoram has been observing social distancing, one of the key measures that one can take against a virus that spreads through contact. In the state capital Aizawl, small squares have been placed on the streets as a reminder that people must maintain distance and avoid mass gathering. These measures in Mizoram at a time when the rest of the country is struggling to adhere to these norms have earned plaudits from many. Snapshots from Mizoram's disciplined streets are now doing the rounds on social media. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma in his daily briefing on Sunday has informed that Bethany Hospital Shillong has been completely evacuated. Sangma said all the doctors and staff at the hospital have been tested. The results of all are negative, with 3 results yet to come. All who tested negative have been shifted to various isolation facilities. The Chief Minister also said that all the inpatients have also been tested and found negative. In his report, he also mentioned that all patients who have tested positive are stable. Right now, the state has 10 active COVID-19 cases. However, the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills District of Meghalaya has extended curfew in Shillong and its adjoining areas from 6 a.m. of 20th April till 6 a.m. of 26th April. All fair price shops under NFSA and non-NFSA will open from 20th April till 23rd from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. In Meghalaya, Shillong Civil Hospital, one of the designated COVID-19 hospitals in the state, is gearing up to handle up to 200 COVID-19 patients if there is sudden spike of the case in the state. Shillong Civil Hospital Medical Superintendent Dr. S.S. Nongbri on Sunday said that they are almost 80% ready with their plan of handling up to 200 cases of COVID-19 patients. Dr. Nongbri also informed that the government has identified RP Chest Hospital and the Military Hospital to be used as designated COVID-19 hospitals if an emergency situation arises at all. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang today chaired an emergency meeting in the wake of a rise of COVID-19 cases in the country. The meeting assessed preparedness and reports related to compliance of lockdown guidelines in Sikkim after some relaxations were allowed since yesterday. The meeting was attended by cabinet ministers and administrative officials. It was decided that Sikkim will continue to be in a state of complete lockdown till 3rd May 2020, and district and police administration would ensure that restrictions enforced in the first and second phases of lockdown are reinforced continuously. North East Frontier Railway (NFR) has adopted a 6-pronged strategy to strengthen health infrastructure and increase supply of essential commodities in order to assist the efforts of the centre and the state governments to tackle the coronavirus crisis. The NFR has modified 315 passenger coaches to isolation facilities with about 2,500 beds. Its Chief Public Relations Officer Shubhanand Chanda said that as the NFR serves the northeastern states as well as parts of West Bengal and Bihar, it has taken a 6-pronged strategy to live up to the expectations of the people during this critical time. Besides that, the NFR has also equipped the existing railway hospitals with 170 isolation beds and quarantine facilities to cater to the need for COVID-19 patients, besides recruiting additional doctors and paramedics to deal with the situation. In the fight against COVID-19, technology has come to our help. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, along with the best tech brains in the country, developed the Arogya Setu app, which has been downloaded by nearly 7 crore people in just 18 days since it was launched. The app works on GPS and radio signal techniques and sends alerts in case its user comes in contact with any corona-positive person. The app ensures the safety of an individual and his family from COVID-19 by downloading and installing the Arogya Setu app in Android as well as iOS phones. Minister of Water Resource and Science and Technology Assam, Keshab Mohanto, today visited Borpeta to take stock of undone and breached dikes and environment of the districts. In a meeting with the Deputy Commissioner of the district and health officials, Minister Mohanto emphasized that the work will start immediately. It needs to be mentioned that the government of Assam, in accordance with the national guideline, have allowed construction works of embankment and dams. Before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. Health Ministry report says recovery rate of COVID-19 in the country stands at 17.47%. No fresh cases in 61 districts in 23 states. The President, Vice President and Prime Minister greet civil servants on the occasion of Civil Services Day today. All Islam clerics decide to observe Ramadan in the comfort of their homes, informs Union Minority Affairs Minister. CM urges fruit wholesalers not to hike prices and ensure availability of fruits during Ramadan. And Mizoram sets example for rest of the country in COVID-19 awareness. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.